This is a brake rotor replacement on a 2011 Scion TC. Our rotors are warped. I get a lot of vibration when braking. Well, anyways, there's my new rotor. There's the old rotor. You're gonna need a 14mm wrench, a 17mm wrench, and to get the caliper part off here, you'll use the 14 from here, and another one here in the back, right there, and the 17s are in the back as well. I'm not sure if you can see it. One of them is right where my hand is here. The other one is right here. I got my piston part caliper coming off. Once your caliper part is loose, just be able to slide off. You can get like a coat hanger or something. You can hang it. Mine kind of fits conveniently right in there. It'll hold it. The A-arm holds it. Once you get these bolts out for the caliper, the 17mm. Your caliper assembly will come off. More than likely, if you haven't never done this, your caliper is going to be fucked on there. You're probably going to want to hit it with some PVC blaster. For me, it didn't work, but I put it on there anyways. And I had I was using a hammer on the other one to try to get it off, but it wasn't coming off. So basically, there's holes here, and here, and they take an M8 1.25 bolt. Or an M25. I had to do this on my other one. Luckily, I had like an old TV mount bag with a bunch of bolts and parts in it, and it just so happened to have an M825 in it. Preferably, you want a one that has that's like a bolt. This is a screw. Of course, it's not working. I had to do it off camera because I couldn't hold the damn phone, but the bolts go in here. Get bolts with a ratchet. My screws that I had, I couldn't find a head big enough for them, so I was stripping this one out, but the other one I was able to do by hand. And basically it'll just push the rotor off, which makes it easier for you to remove. Once again, that's an M8 1.25 or an M825. And that pretty much will bust those off there easily. I got some brake caliper grease. You can just take that and stick it on here. Hopefully, it'll keep it in for the future, getting stuck. Whatever. Alright, so once you got your you get your new caliper, you get it in place. You have to put your brakes and stuff back together. So you'll pop your old one out. And put them in like a it's always a pain in the butt. Am I going the right way? Yeah, I am going the right way. Just having a rough time. I think I know what I'm doing. I gotta go that way. And then you can just pop them in down in place like that. Same for the other side. Just go down at an angle and you can turn them in. Keep them in back as far as you can. And you'll just slide it onto your rotor. And then just rebolt it, everything in the back, which I can't do. Put the camera in my hand, but I'll be back in a second. Well, alright, well I got that part back on. I said I'll be back in a second. It was more like 10 minutes. Just couldn't get it lined up. So on your calipers, your piston here has to be compressed. So you either can you get like a C-clamp that'll fit on here and you can put it inside and it'll press it down. Or at AutoZone they had a tool like this. And it fits in there. This one didn't seem to be deep enough for me, but that wasn't really a problem. Let's try to get this thing back out a little bit for me. I just took, of course I have to keep covering the camera. I took one of my wrenches and was able to put it across the top and then press down on it. So I got the wrench there going across the top, and then with this I can just turn it easily and it'll compress that caliper piston in. Of course, trying to do this shit with a phone is fucking stupid. It's slow going, but it's going. And you just want it to bottom out, or just get it like flush with the caliper. If you don't, you probably won't be able to get it on. It'll hit the brakes and you won't be able to get it on. But yeah, that's good. It's down as far as I can get it. And from there, you can just easily slide it right back on and line it up at the top with your bolt. See if I can do it with one end. I got it. And of course, your other one's in the back on the bottom. Well, that's that. The new one's on. Everything looks good. Hopefully my brakes don't fucking stutter anymore. Whoops, I'm stuck. Excuse my language. Anyways, see ya.